بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعزائي طلبة وطالبات شهادة الثانوية العامة قسم رياضات لغات، أهلا بكم. اليوم سنتناول مراجعة على الوحدة الأولى والثانية في الجبر والهندسة الفراغية. طبعا احنا عارفين ان الهندسة الفراغية علم مهم جدا جدا لأنك بتدرس الهندسة في الفراغ. والفراغ معناها 3 dimensions، يعني 3 أبعاد x y z. طبعا بنقدر نحدد ازاي نقدر نجيب الزاوية بين ضلعين أو بين أي عمودين. هل الزاوية ديت زاوية حادة، قايمة، مستقيمة؟ هل هي زاوية صفرية؟ هل هي الزاوية ديت معلومة أو غير معلومة؟ باستخدام قوانين جدا مهمة زي كوزين ثيتا equals between two straight lines d1 d2 over norm d1 d2. طب لو أنا عندي مثلا المستويين دول متخالفين، طبعا احنا عارفين المستويين متخالفين معناهم ان المتخالفين دول اللي هم not parallel and not intersect. Welcome my dear student in our math program for secondary 3. Today we are taking new lesson. It's titled Revision about Unit 1, Unit 2 in Solid Geometry and Algebra. My dear student, look at the first example. My dear student, the center of a sphere x square plus y square plus z square plus 8x minus 12y plus 2 plus 1 equals 0 equals what? Negative 4, 6, negative 1, 4, 6, 1, 4, 6, negative 1, negative 4, negative 6, negative 1. Equation of sphere x square plus y square z square plus 8x negative 12 plus 2 equals 0. My dear student, what is the center of a sphere? We know that the center of a sphere, what is the rule? Negative half coefficient x. Negative 1 over 2 coefficient y. Also negative 1 over 2 or negative half coefficient z. Then answer is negative 4, 6, negative 1. Answer is negative 4, 6, negative 1. Correct answer number 1. My dear student, if 10 CR ratio 10 CR minus 1 equals 21 over 10, then the value of R equals number 1, 3, number 2, 4, number 3, 5, or number 4, 6. My dear student, this problem about combination. There is a difference between permutation and combination. What is the difference? We know that, my dear student, NPR means factorial n over factorial n minus r. But NCR factorial n over factorial r multiply factorial n minus r. My dear student, remember, which is greater, NCR or NBR? Excellent student, NBR more than NCR. As example, 3b2 means 3 times 2 equals 6, but 3c2 means 3 times 2 over 2 times 1 equals 3. Then remember, NBR must be more than NCR. And note that, my dear student, N must be more than or equal R. In this example, my dear student, if NCR equal NCR plus 1, what it deduce? My dear student, we know that if N equal N, then R equals R, or R plus 1 equals N. My dear student, look at the solution. 10CR over 10CR minus 1. This N equals 10 equals rule 10 minus R plus 1 over R. Then, my dear student, equals what? 7 over 4. By using cross multiplication, 7R equals 40 plus 4 equals 44 minus 4R. Therefore, my dear student, 11r equal 44. Then r equals 4. The correct answer, my dear student, is 4. Now we are translate to another one. 3 plus 7 omega plus omega square multiply 3 minus 7 omega square plus 3 omega equals what? Number 1, negative 4. Number 2, 4. Number 3, negative 40. Number 4 equals 40. My dear student, what is the omega? Omega is 1 root of unity. What is the unity? 1 cubic root of 1. Remember, my dear student, 1 plus omega square equals 0. 1 plus omega equal negative omega square. Also, 1 plus omega square equal negative omega. Don't forget, omega power 3 equals 1. Family of omega 3, omega power 6, omega power 9, omega power 12, all equals 1. Family of omega 2, omega power 2, omega power 5 equals also omega power 2. Remember, my dear student, omega minus omega square equals positive or negative root 3i. What is the I? Imaginary number. Equals square root negative 1. And don't forget, my dear student, I square equals negative 1, I power 3 negative I power 4 equals 1. Don't forget, my dear student, this rule is very important rule. 1 plus omega square equals 0. Look at the solution. 1 plus omega square equal what? X student, 0. Therefore, we deduce that 3 times 1 plus omega square plus 7 omega multiply 3 multiply 1 plus omega negative 7 omega square. Remember, my dear student, in the first bracket 1 plus omega square equal what? Negative omega. Also, 1 plus omega in second bracket equal negative omega square. Therefore, answer is negative 3 omega plus 7 omega times negative 7 omega square, negative 7 omega square. My dear student, look at the first bracket equal 4 omega. Second bracket equals negative 10 omega square. When multiply equals negative 40 omega power 3 equals omega power 3 equals 1 equals negative 40. Then the correct answer is negative 40. My dear student, look at another example. If A vector 1 negative 1 2, B vector 0 2 negative 3, C vector negative 2 1 0, then what is the norm? 3A minus B vector plus C vector equals what? Number 1, 8 root 3, number 2, 11, number 3, 12, number 4, 7 root 2. My dear student, we have A vector, B vector, C vector. What is the required norm of 3A vector minus B vector plus C vector? At the first, multiply 3 of each component of a vector. 3A vector became 3 negative 3 6. Negative B minus 0, negative 2 plus 3 plus C vector plus negative 2 1 0, and we find square root of each component power 2 to find the solution. Therefore, my dear student, the M vector equals 3A vector minus B vector plus C vector equals 1 negative 4 9. What is the norm of M vector? Square root 1 power 2 equals 1. Negative 4 power 2 16, 9 power 2 81. Answer is square root 98. Answer is 7 root 2. Correct answer, my dear student, number 4, 7 root 2. My dear student, Now we are translate to another example. ABCD is square of side lengths equal 10 centimeter. Then AB vector dot AC vector equals what? 10, 2, number 2, root 10, number 3, 100, number 4, 10 root 2. My dear student, remember my dear student, we have ABCD as a square. Length equals 10. Length of AB equals what? 10. But my dear student, length of AC equals what? Excellent student, 10 root 2. Look at the solution. We have ABCD is square. Measure angle DAC equal 45. AB vector, AC vector, dot AC vector equals, what is the rule? Norm the first times norm the second, cosine angle between them. What is the angle between them? 45. Therefore, my dear student, 10 times 10 root 2 times cosine 45. What is the cosine 45, my dear student? Excellent, root 2 over 2. Therefore, answer is 100. Choose the correct answer. Number 3 is 100. My dear student, look at the determinant. This determinant, log 3 base 2, 3, 9, 0, log 5 base 3, 7, 0, 0, log x base 3 equals 4. My dear student, this determinant, its value equals 4. Then, my dear student, what is the value of x? Choose the correct answer. Number 1, 16. Number 2, 32. Number 3, 64. Number 4, 128. My dear student, it is easy to solve this problem. What is the value of determinant? Excellent student, we multiply mean diagonal. The mean diagonal log 3 base 2. Log 5 base 3 times log x base 3 equals what? Equals 4. Therefore, what is the log 3 base 2? Log 3 over log 2 times log 5 over log 3 times log x over log 3. Answer is equal 4. After that, by using simplify to find the value of x. Look at, my dear student. Answer is, my dear student, look at, this is 0 triangle. Then determinant equals product of element of mean diagonal. Log 3 base 2 times log 5 base 3 times log x base 3 equals 4. Therefore, by using the rule of log 3 over log 2 times log 5 over log 3 times log x over log 5. Therefore, my dear student, equal 4. Left hand side, we simplify or cancel log 3 with log 3, log 5, and the remainder is log x over log 2 equals what? Equals 4. Therefore, my dear student, log x equals what? X, student, 4 log 2. 4 log 2, what you mean? Equals what? Log 4 base 2. Therefore, my dear student, x equals what? Equals 2 power 4 equals 16. Answer is 60. My dear student, look at another example. Find the cofactor matrix of matrix A 1, 2, 3, first row, 2, 3, 2, second row, 1, 2, 2, third row. My dear student, what is the meaning of cofactor matrix? Each matrix has cofactor. Its matrix, its order what? 3 times 3. Look at the solution. My dear student, each matrix has cofactor matrix. What is the meaning of cofactor matrix, my dear student? Each term in matrix has minority term. Say C11. C11 is element of the cofactor matrix. What is the minor determinant? We delete the first row and the first column. C12. What you mean C12? Delete first row, second column. C13. What you mean? Delete first row, third column to evaluate minor determinant. And also C21. Delete second row, first column. C22. Delete the second row and second column, and so on. Remember, my dear student, what is the sign of cofactor? This rule? Yes, has rule. Positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. Start from positive to end to positive. And has rule? Yes, -1 over sum of row, number of row plus number of column. Remember, my dear student, look at the solution of cofactor matrix. C11 means we form minor determinant after deleted first row, first column. Answer is 2. C12 negative minor determinant, its value equals -2. Why? Because 2 times 2 equals 4 minus 2 equals 2, and its sign -2. C13 means delete first row, third column. Minor determinant 2, 3, 1, 2 equals 1. By using the same method, C21 equals its answer 2. C22 its value -1. C23 negative, minor determinant 1, 2, 1, 2, answer is 0. Then C31 delete first third row, first column. Form minor determinant, answer is -5. C32 also negative minor determinant. 1 times 2, 2, 2 times 3, 6, 2 minus 6, -4 times negative equals 4. C33, the last element by the same method, -1. Then we form cofactor matrix, its order 3, 3. My dear student, now we are translate to another example. In expansion of bracket contains 3x squared plus 1 over x for all power 10. Find number 1 T5, number 2 T9. Look at the solution. What do you mean of the T5? General term TR plus 1 equals NCR second power R first power N minus R. Then T5 10C4 second power 4 first power 10 minus 4 equals x. My dear student, T5, the value of fifth term 10C4 1 over x for all power 4, 3x squared for all power 6. Therefore, T5 equals 10C4 x power -4, 3 power 6 x power 12. By using like terms, then T5 equals By using calculator, 153,090 x power 8. What's 39? By using the same method, 10c8, second term for all power 8, first term for all power 10 minus 8 equals 2. Therefore, 39, 10c8 x power negative 8, 3 power 2 x power 4. By using like terms, 39 equals 405 x power negative 4. Now, my dear student, translate to another example. Determine the increase and decrease interval of the function x power 3 minus 3x power 2 plus 9x plus 1 equals 0. Solution. Look at, my dear student, at the first, find the value of f dash. My dear student, f dash of x, 3x squared minus 6x negative 9. After that, to calculate interval increase or decrease, f dash of x must be equal 0 to find the value of x. Therefore, my dear student, by taking 3 common, then equation became x squared minus 2x negative 3 equals 0. What is the zeros function, my dear student? X plus 1 equals 0 means x equal negative 1, also x equal 3. We have, my dear student, 2 roots of x squared or quadratic function. Then what is the zeros function? Negative 1, 3. We both look at the number line from negative infinity and infinity. We have 2 numbers of zeros, number negative 1, 3. How many intervals, my dear student? 3 intervals. What is the 3 intervals? From negative infinity to negative 1, and from negative 1 to 3 open, and from 3 open to infinity open. Remember, my dear student, we choose the number before negative 1 and substitution about f of negative 2. As example, when find f dash of negative 2, the value is positive. Then in this interval, the function is increase. From interval negative 1 open to 3 open, we choose number between negative 1 and 3 as 0. And after that substitution about f dash of 0, answer is negative. This is decreasing interval. After that, we suppose number more than 3 as 4 and find f dash of 4. The value is positive. Then the function is increase. Therefore, we deduce that, my dear student, in interval open in negative infinity to negative 1 is increase. We choose negative 2. F dash of negative 2 is more than 0. Therefore, when x belongs from negative infinity to negative 1, function is increases. By the same method, we choose number belongs to negative 1, 3, therefore, as 0 belongs to open interval f dash 0 smaller than 0. This is decreasing. F dash x smaller than 0 for all x belongs open interval negative 1, 3, therefore f decreases in this interval. The third interval open 3 infinity, since 4 belongs to open 3 infinity, f dash of 4 more than 0 equals 15. What you deduce? This interval is increase. Then f dash x more than 0 for all x belongs to open interval 3 infinity. Therefore, the function is increases in this interval. Now we are translate to another example. Prove that A, B, C are collinear F point A 1, 2, 3, B 4, 0, 4, C negative 2, 4, 2. Solution. My dear student, what is the rule of collinear? Find AV vector, B minus A vector, and BC vector, C minus B vector. Also, AB vector cross BC vector equals what? IGK determined, and component of AB 3, negative 2, 1, component of BC equals negative 6, 4, negative 2 by using the first row IGK, then answer is 0. Therefore, A, B, C are collinear. My dear student, remember this revision is very important lesson. Don't forget math symbol, think, work, produce. My dear student, I'm very happy to spend such time with you. Thank you. Goodbye.